everyone, welcome back. So today I thought I would film kind of a different video. I wanted to film in natural daylight, as you can tell. It might be a little bit echoey in here because this is not actually my filming room. I am filming in my living room. Yeah, I just wanted to film with all natural lighting. I don't have any studio lights right now, so it's way more difficult because the lighting keeps changing, so you have to always reset your lighting settings on your camera and like your aperture and all that stuff. But the reason I wanted to do it is because I wanted to really show you a glowy, super glowy look, like really glowing, hydrated skin, like an all over dewy look. And this is really how I've been enjoying doing my makeup, and I wanted to just do a get ready with me using some new products and chatting with you guys about upcoming travel plans I have and just like little updates here and there, and I thought it would be fun. So let me know how you guys like this video and give it a thumbs up if you do, and let's get started. So I have like a whole bunch of products here that I picked out. And I'm going to be playing around with some of these. Some of these things I have tried already, and some of these are new. Now, my skin is looking really bad in the last little while. I've been getting breakouts here, but I don't think it's just breakouts because it's been very irritated as well, like here. It's just like lots of little breakouts, but sometimes there's nothing like even in them. It just feels like irritated skin, so I don't even know if it's like an allergic reaction or something, but it's been something I've been battling with. Now my skin looks very kind of greasy, but it's not actually greasy. I just basically washed and cleansed my face, and then I applied face oil because I want my face to look very glowy. I'm trying to get away from that super matte look, and I'm gonna be trying out this primer that Clarence sent through. Boosts Radiance Primer from their SOS Primer line. So they have a bunch of color correcting ones in here, but this one is more just glow, and I'm going to do even a glowy primer so that I maximize glow in my skin. This is really what I've been trying to go for. I don't really want this super matte look at the moment. So I've been using actually the Makeup Forever Water Blend because it's super light, it's water-based, and it's just a very light coverage foundation. But since I do have like a little bit more breakout right now, I'm going to be using one that has a bit more coverage, and it's the Shu Uemura Light Bulb Foundation. So I kind of start off by applying it on the areas that need the most coverage, which is on my chin and like nose area. That's where I have those breakouts. But I don't know, like I'm really struggling. I don't know what to do because I don't really know what's causing it. I'm gonna use the Real Technique sponge. I actually just picked this up because it's now available at McGill here in Switzerland. I don't really need any more brushes, but I decided to pick up the sponge because I'd heard a lot of stuff about it. Can you guys see how glowy that is? This is why I wanted to film in daylight so that you guys could see how glowy this looks. All right, so I'm gonna just use a little bit of concealer, and I just recently purchased this one by NYX. It's the HD Studio Concealer. And maybe just, actually I'm gonna blend this out first because what I've noticed with this concealer is that it does dry fairly quickly. So I wanna make sure that I have the time to blend that out before it like sets. So I'm just gonna do a little bit here. The struggle is real. I am just gonna use a little bit of the Kiko Radiant Touch Creamy Stick Highlighter. I haven't used it in a while, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of this on the tops of my cheekbones. Just like all about the glow and the cream products at the moment. I'm not really into like the really sort of matte look. I just want that super glowy skin. Although I just realized I kind of forgot to set my concealer, so I do have to go in and set the concealer, otherwise it's going to move around. So I'm gonna use actually this powder right here, Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. This is in the shade Light Plus. This shade is like a tad too dark for me, but I just have it here in front of me, but this is more like my summer shade. I'm not applying the powder all over my face. I'm just going to kind of do it down the sort of this area. So on my eyelids, I'm gonna just be super simple. I'm gonna use the Makeup Forever Aqua XL color paint, and this is in the shade I-50. This is the iridescent one. These are basically, they come in tubes, which I think is just great packaging. This is kind of a very useful packaging because these things just won't dry out as fast as things that are in pots. But these are meant to be used on your eyes. So basically, I'm just gonna squeeze out a little bit like this on the back of my hand there. MAC 217 brush, pick a little bit of this up, just pop that over my eye and kind of go pretty far up because I want that sort of shimmery look also on my eyes. And these things are also waterproof. The Aqua XL range by Makeup Forever is waterproof, so you could even use this in the summertime if you wanted to, I don't know, go to the beach. I'm gonna layer a little bit of this shade on top, which is the same one, the Aqua XL color paint, and it's in the I-42 shade. Golden bronze, you can see there. I'm just gonna kind of blend that together. It's kind of more of a golden shade. And just do a little bit of this on the lid. Okay, so I'm going to fill in my brows, and I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil for this. This is in a really light shade as well. It's called Taupe. I'm actually going to Canada very soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my family. So they live in Vancouver. I haven't seen them since last year. I went last Christmas, like not the Christmas that just was, I went to Christmas before. So it has been a long time since I've seen my family. My husband's actually coming with me this time because he didn't come like the last few times, or the last time he didn't come, I think the time before he came. I'm gonna use the Tartelette palette. It's the original one, the first one. And I actually use this sometimes for brows. I use this shade in here, Power Player. These are matte eyeshadows. So yeah, like I said, I am going to Vancouver soon, which I'm really excited about. It'll be nice to have my husband along because he hasn't seen my family in a really long time, so it'll be cool to go together. And then I'm going to just use the MAC brow set and kind of brush the hair up. I'm kind of liking that. And on the inner corner, I kind of brush them this way actually. So I just realized I wasn't recording. So basically I just applied some mascara. So I used the Clarins Mascara Supra Volume and I just did that. And now I'm just doing a little bit of eyeshadow on top. I'm using the Walking on Eggshells trio by Wet n Wild. So I decided to pick it up and it is really nicely pigmented, so why not? I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. I should have probably done this actually before I put on the mascara, but it was kind of a spur of the moment decision. So I'm gonna do a little bit of the crease color in the crease, but kind of blending it because the crease color is like shimmery. So I think for a look like this where I'm trying to do a really glowy look, it's fine, but usually I don't like shimmery. I don't like shimmery colors in my lid. In the crease area. Okay, so one of the things that I purchased actually recently is this blush by Daniel Sandler, and this is one of his watercolor liquid blushes. I mean, I do have tons of lovely powder blushes, but I did want to find a blush that really kind of goes with this like dewy look. And the thing is with cream blushes that I don't like, they just dry out, and then once they start getting dry, they're really hard to apply on your cheeks. They're hard for me to blend out because I only know these kinds of things from airbrushing, and I'm not gonna like go and get my airbrush out. I do have one, but like, that's so complicated. So this is just genius, and it's super pigmented, so you only need a tiny bit, and it blends into your skin really nicely. So I have the color here Gentle because I wanted a very neutral blush that kind of goes with everything. Comes in a tube and you only seriously need one drop, or I need one drop. There it is, there's my drop. And I don't put it straight onto my cheek because it's too pigmented. So I use this feather brush. This is the Sigma F15. And I just kind of go like that. And then I have a little bit of this on now. Feather it in and blend. You do need to work kind of quickly with these. You don't want to be like taking your time and blah, blah, blah. I mean, that was seriously one drop. So even though these bottles are quite small, this will literally last me probably years and years to come. I absolutely love this. And the thing is, these are waterproof. So again, a great blush that will last all day. These would be great to use for like bridal work. It looks so natural, like it just It doesn't look powdery. This is just totally blended into my skin. I'm kind of thinking of picking up maybe another color, but I wanna use this one first before I buy more. Like I wanna enjoy this color because I think it is a really pretty color. And they're just so blendable. There's no streakiness. I much prefer this over a cream blush. I'm actually gonna be going to a wedding this summer as a guest, and I definitely think that I will be wearing this as a blush there because it just holds all day and it doesn't smudge, doesn't budge, and it just looks so natural. I just think it looks really pretty. But I'm gonna just do a little bit of this bronzer. This is the Too Faced, the heart-shaped bronzer. It's called the Baked Luminous Glow Bronzer, and I probably should have done this before blush, but I'm just gonna dip a little bit of this, and I think I'm just gonna do it on the outer sort of area of my face up here. Not a whole lot, because I don't want this to be like too many things. Just do a little bit down here. I'm gonna just pop a little bit of highlighter on. This is one that I always go for. It's the MAC Lightscapade Mineralized Skin Finish. I like it because this is great on fair skin tones, and this one is not glittery or anything like that. It just has a beautiful sheen to it, and it's not too intense. It's not like, wow, you just applied a super shimmery highlighter all over your face. Just do a little bit down my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and I actually sometimes do on top of the brow as well, just right there. Pick this lipsticks first. This is by Urban Decay, and it's called Naked, and it's in a cream finish. Dab it, you know what I mean? And I don't want the lip line to be super precise. I want it to look like a little bit smudgy. And then I'm gonna go over top of it with this one. This is by Clarence, and it's the Jolie Rouge Velvet number 758 Sandy Pink. I'm gonna do this on top. I think this will work better. This is the Clarence Instant Light Natural Lip Perfector in the shade 05. Yeah, this is more what I'm going for. I actually have something else to even enhance the glow a little bit more. This is the Pixie Glow Mist. This has argan oil in it. Okay, so I've zoomed you guys in for a final look at the makeup, and I really hope that the glow, the overall glow, is coming across because, like I said, I'm using a lot of sort of creamy products. The face oil underneath, it adds a lot of hydration. The only thing I would change now is if I was redoing this look, is I would use a different mascara because it's already starting to smudge. You know, I'm not using a lot of powder and stuff to set everything, so it's already kind of transferring. So I think for this look, I would use the Clinique tubing mascara because that way it really would not transfer at all. Like, it's already kind of starting to transfer here a little bit. That is how I've been really enjoying doing my makeup, and this is kind of more the look I'm into recently. I'm just not really into these super heavy Instagram-y looks anymore. I don't know, it's just not me anymore. I know a lot of people ask me, oh, like I subscribed to your channel like 10 years ago because you did these really crazy out there looks, but it's just not really my style anymore, and I just don't really like those looks anymore. And also, when I do makeup tutorials that are more like crazy makeup, nobody watches them because I think people are just kind of over that heavy look. So there's just, yeah, you know, tastes change, preferences change. I like how it looks. I think it just makes me look so much more youthful. And so I would really like to know from you guys if you enjoyed this tutorial, like the sort of get ready with me. You know, you might have noticed in the video that the lighting keeps changing. Sometimes it's light, sometimes it's dark. Like right now it's changing. So let me know if you guys would be interested in seeing more videos like this and sort of natural daylight, because then you can really see what the makeup actually looks like. I would really appreciate you guys subscribing to my channel. Give this video a thumbs up. You can also contact me through social media. I love talking to you guys on like Instagram and Twitter and all that, so follow me there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!